Hello and welcome to the swim analysis video. For this video we went to my coaches and they had me swim couple of lengths of the pool, and while I swam they shot my videos from the top, from under the water, from sideways, basically to see where I'm losing efficiency, whether it's my arm or my legs or the way I twist my body. Is there something that we can do to make my swim a little more efficient? So that's the whole idea. I'll play this video in slow motions and I'll try to talk through the bullets that I captured when I spoke to my coach about this video. So hopefully this will benefit you. You can see where you are losing some efficiency in your swim, and maybe you can improve after learning about this analysis as well. So let's get on with it. I'll play the video in slow motion and I'll talk through the video. Okay, we first start with a video of me while I swim with my right side toward the camera. So this is from top of the water obviously, and if you notice, the peculiar thing that the coach pointed out was the splash that I'm creating with my right elbow. There's the splash, and it's pretty strong, like it's hitting the camera almost. Whereas if you look at my left hand, there's no such splash. I mean, my left hand arm is pretty smooth. There's the left side. So right now I'm facing the left. My left is facing the camera, and everything looks like, I won't call it perfect, but it's good. It compared to the right hand, it's fairly good. These are the underwater shots now. So this is me going away from the camera, and that's me coming back, swimming towards the camera. I don't think these videos are so revealing, but I'll stop the video right here. What my coach told me is that the position that my right hand is in right now, it's like at a perfect 90-degree angle. It should never be 90-degree. It should be stretched far outside so that my catch increases, I pull more water, and I gain efficiency in the water. So what my coach told me is that I'm definitely doing something wrong with my left hand. I do try to correct it as my stroke progresses, but the way it enters the water, that's definitely wrong. So let's watch my sideways action, and I'll be able to explain this to you in a much better way. Okay, these are the sideways video from the side. So if you look at my right hand now and compare that to my left hand, where I start pulling the water backwards, my right hand, it is already dipped at a 30-degree angle, whereas my left hand is right at the surface of the water. So when I pull back with my left hand, I'm probably doing a very efficient pull, but with my right hand, I'm already losing out on that 30-degree motion that I'm wasting it basically. I'm wasting that extra water that I can probably pull through. It's fairly evident. Couple of things that he told me are good with my swim is my legs and the way my hip rises to the surface of the water. So my body is fairly straight, like irrespective of whatever flaws my stroke has. This is something that he told me that I'm doing right in terms of how my back is straight and my hips come out and my leg actions. I think the coach said that they are pretty fine. Again, this is a sideways video. You notice that my right arm is moving. It is already at like 30-degree angle from the top of the water, whereas my left hand it's again, I won't call it perfect, but it's good. Like I'm right at the surface of the water when I start my arm action. And you must have already noticed that I breathe on one side. So I breathe after every second stroke. Like I breathe on my right side and I breathe after every second stroke. That's not the ideal swim stroke you would want to have. You, like the pro swimmers, they do every third stroke. So they are breathing on either side of the water, like either side of their body, right, and then two strokes, and then left, and then another two strokes, and then right. So I agree that's a flaw. I mean, I want to correct it. The coach told me that it's not a must have that you should breathe from both the sides, but it's obviously a good skill to learn. So he told me a few drills of how to get that corrected, and I'll try that. So that's something on my to-do list. The other thing they said was that my head, when I'm swimming, it looks right up, like it's not looking right at the bottom of the water, but my head is kind of looking in the front. So she said that it's not a problem as long as I don't have any neck pains or anything because of swim, and as long as I can manage that, it's good. I mean, it's not making me lose any speed or anything in the water. So again, that's something that I would want to correct, and the coach just told me that try to look at the bottom of the water when you're swimming, and that should probably sort it out. These are the videos shot from the top, and the only observation my coach had was that my arms are kind of driving my swim. They pull the rest of the body, and the rest of the body is trying to stay in sync with the arm motion. So I'm probably overworking my arms and my shoulder. She categorically said that this is not that much of an aberration. So I mean, it won't cause me a shoulder injury or anything, but it can definitely be improved in terms of like the way I swivel. When I swivel, my arm should be stretched out far out, and when I swivel back to the other side, that's when the arm should start to move back. Somehow that's not in sync, so I'll have to work on that. Other than the technical analysis of the swim stroke, I mean, I spoke about the fact that my heart rate is always very low when I'm swimming. Even when I'm swimming like a longish swim or even a speed swim, I can never get it up to the level of where it is usually when I'm like biking or running. So the coach told me that's pretty normal. Like if your biking heart rate is, let's say, 120 and your running heart rate is 140 or whatever, then expect the swim to be like 20 beats per minute lower than your bike or swim or bike or run heart rate. So that's that. And then obviously we ended on a note where she explained the importance of speed drills and tempo swims, and obviously just like run and bike, I mean, if the more you incorporate short speed burst in your training, it'll obviously help you go the distance as well, go faster, go efficient, however you put it. So at this point, my swim speeds are the best I've done for a 1500-meter swim is like 205 per 100 meter, I think. It was just over 30 minutes. I don't recall the exact time. And today I did a fastish 2000 meters where I clocked like 209 per 100 meter. So that's the benchmark. I'll take today as the cutoff point for this benchmark, and I'll try to incorporate the suggestions that I got, and we'll see where we go. And I'm sure whatever I spoke about during the video, whatever I showed you during the video, I mean, that can help you analyze your swim as well, and I'm sure it will benefit you. So we'll see you on the next video. Thank you.